Right everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all well. It is Tuesday today, keep thinking it's Wednesday. I'm about to have a coffee. It is currently 5:45. Yeah, I've not been to the gym today mainly because of my bike. I felt a bit sort of down today, I'm not gonna lie, I'll get into that in a bit. Which I feel a bit like, I guess we're getting to it now really. I feel like bad when I say I feel down because I don't want people to watch it and think like, oh, he's that always down. I don't know, like, I think, to be honest, I think it's like a good down. I think because, that sounds weird, but I think because the weekend was so good, I had like a cheat meal or 3 basically, and then like today was the first day where it was like back to normality, and it was like, as much as I was back at work yesterday, I know that, but like, I don't know, I always feel like for me it's the day after the first normality day where I almost feel like, oh, like it's actually is over a bit like when Christmas is over, or the Christmas period over, and it's like January the 4th and you're just like, oh, actually, yeah, like that happened, and yeah, that is over. But I've sort of like come to the conclusion that, like, look, I had a good weekend, I had a good time off, my diet, I have put weight back on, but I know that it'll come back off. I think I'm just more good today more than anything because I can't get to the, like, I can't get, like, he says can't take the tea off, you can, sort of inspirational sort of shit, but like, I know I can, but like the wind's really bad. This is just gonna sound like a load of excuses, but, and I think because I felt so down like at work today about like, oh my god, like it was like how bad I ate had like sort of started hitting us, and I was like, oh my god, like the amount of weight I've put on, I need to get to the gym. But it's more like it'll take like half an hour to walk there, and then like I didn't feel too great today at work either. Like my stomach was just doing somersaults. I feel fine now. Like, to be honest, I felt fine towards the end of the day at work, but like I just don't know, like having most of the day felt quite crappy. You know, I just kind of wanted to get home and chill out. I had the video for tonight to sort out. Anyways, like just the thumbnail and all that. I just literally last night uploaded it and just let it sit. Like I hadn't done the title or the thumbnail or anything for it. But enough of me waffling on. I hope yous are all right. Like I say, I'm fine now. I can't believe it's February, by the way. 1st of February day. It felt weird signing all the job cards off today and like putting the 1st of the 2nd. I was like, what the hell? It's like the 2nd. It's the 1st. It's the 1st of the 2nd month. Like, what is going on? But you might have just heard I'm going to have a coffee. A bit later than I normally do, to be fair. But really feel like I need one. That always picks us back up. I am also getting the bike fixed tomorrow. Someone at work, like, this sounds really bad, but like I think this just shows like the generational sort of thing. Like, I don't have a clue how to take a tire off my bike. I could YouTube it, but my bike is expensive, and I don't want to just sort of cowboy it. I'd rather someone like who knows what he's doing, who is gonna come and do it, like he does know what he's doing, do it, than me sort of just like, oh well, it says here do this, and next thing I know I can get the bugger off, but I can't get it to fit back on properly. So yeah, someone from work is going to kindly come and help us with that. He seems to think it will just be like a patch up job, which again, I was going to come home today and order like a full on brand new tyre, and he was like, he just looked at us so disappointed and was like, Liam, you don't need to buy a new tyre, I'll just come patch it up. And I was like, alright, cool. Just saved us loads of money, so that cheered us up a bit. But yeah, like I really just want to get that fixed, and then I feel like I'll be in a better mood, which is quite bad because I've got a lot to be happy about, and I know I have. And that's like, to be honest, that's something that I've started doing a lot in the last few months, is just when I felt a bit down. Obviously the other week was a lot more down because that was a lot more sort of serious stuff, but when it's stuff like this, which is minor, it is minor, so as much as I say I'm upset, I'm not upset. You don't need to say like, oh, you're alright sort of thing. I'm not like as bad as I was a couple of weeks ago where I did feel really down. It's just like little things, when little things sort of get to us, I always think of the things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that I've still got like a lot of my family are still alive. I'm grateful for having Katie in my life. I'm grateful for this house. Like, I'm grateful for so much. Like, as much as people sort of wouldn't be, I'm really grateful for my job. Like, I love my job. I love, like, everything. Like, I'm so grateful for a lot. So, and like, even just saying that sort of puts a smile on your face, as cringy as it sort of is, but it just does when you just sort of look at the world and think about what you're grateful for. And it is something that I've started doing a lot more of. But yeah, I'm gonna put yous down now because I've been muffling on for 5 minutes. This could be a video near enough of its own. I'm gonna have a coffee, and I might even have a little fruit winder. Yeah, I'm gonna have one of the double ones because I had a normal one yesterday. By the way, I don't know if it was just because I was a kid, but they seemed so small yesterday. I was quite disappointed. Yeah, I was like unwinding it and I was like, wow, this used to feel like it took ages as a kid, but now it doesn't. I suppose that's the nostalgia wearing off. But yeah, like I say, I'm gonna have me coffee, have me fruit winder, and I'll pick this back up in a sec. Right everyone, as you can probably tell, the camera did die. There might be some washing up footage in there, there might not be, because the camera did die not long after. But I'm gonna quickly show you his tea. Got half and half pasta pizza today. See, a lot of restaurants do this. You can take it in now, don't know where you wait. A lot of sort of Italian places do this, so it's always something that we would like to try out. But yeah, we're gonna have this now. Oh, just looks so good. And then I will pick his back up afterwards when I'm up to something interesting. Right everyone, so as you will have just seen, I've just made my overnight Weetabix thing. Look, put it in the big container. It's still the same size portions and stuff, but it does look a bit bigger. Katie was just on making hers. I didn't realise that she was wanting one, and then she heard me making them, so she's making her little tub there. Which does look really nice, to be fair, in the little tub. What's the time? It is 10 to 8, so I might get a start on editing this vlog. It might not be very long. I am sorry about that. There's not really a lot going on. We have got a lot of exciting things coming up in February. A few things to order. Well, not us that's ordering. We've got a few gifts coming from family, and I'll obviously show you them when we get it. And yeah, then the camera died as well, so I couldn't show you like just me pottering on, basically, apart from just now. I am gonna look online. I'm gonna get it head on ahead, and I'm gonna look online for another stand for the camera, because one of the legs just keeps sliding. It's just not strong enough, and it just keeps sliding. The camera has fell a couple of times. I actually broke the camera the other day. It's not like broken, as you can tell, because I'm still using it, but the flap screen, which is just above the lens, when it'll sort of come up. When I go to push it back down now, it doesn't clip back in anymore. Well, oh, Katie's buzzing with hers.
My little
does look good.
sauce thing.
Yeah, Katie's is better than my mum's a mess. Yeah, like, so the screen bit basically doesn't clip back in properly now, so it sort of annoyed us the other day, so I am going to look for another leg. Another stand, sorry. But apart from that, we'll quickly check if there's any comments on the video as well. If there's not, then there's not. Just remember to leave them down below if you have any questions on anything or anything like that, and I will catch yous in a second. Right, everyone, I have just edited most of the vlog back, and it's just occurred to us that I don't actually think I mentioned what Gleeson said about the loft hatch, so I'll quickly just go up and show you it, because I did have to reinforce it again before. You shutting the door, yeah, Kate's just got out of the shower, that's all. I did have to reinforce it again before, and just put a bit more tape over, because it still is, as you can see, sort of coming away. That probably didn't help, but yeah, Gleeson basically said that they're gonna send someone around the join around, I think it was, around on Thursday when Katie's next working from home, to sort of sort the loft hatch out. So that should get sorted on Thursday, but I think in the long term we are gonna actually just get a completely new hatch. I think just when Katie's dad came around the other day, he sort of said, and we sort of agreed, that it will happen again. And I think because if that's basically broken because of a gust of wind, so it could easily just be that we're like very unlucky and like that has like the 1 out of 100 that breaks sort of thing. But I think just in general, ever since we've moved in, it's always been a little bit slack. Like when you've seen us push that there and it was it sort of had a bit of give on it. It's always been like that, even when it was fully functioning apparently. So yeah, we are, I think, in the long run, hopefully that gets fixed nice and easy on Thursday, and hopefully it's just better, and then we can say, oh, you know what, like, it's not something that we need to do immediately. It's not anyways, because it isn't really the end of the world, but I thought I would just update you that again, sort of with let Gleeson know about something. And like I say, it probably would have been done either today or tomorrow had Katie been in, but yeah, it's going to get done within, you know, within the sort of week that we've let them know about it. And it's the same with everything when we've asked them. They've always been very quick, very sort of responsive for things that we've asked for, or like if we've needed like this fixing, they've always been very quick. And like I say, I can't thank them enough, and I can't praise them enough for how great that they've been, especially on this site. And like I say, that is just our experience, like on this site. I don't want anyone watching it and thinking, oh well, that's not true, because it's like, well, it is true, because that's our experience. It's not necessarily like some people sort of think when you're talking in your experience, it's sort of you're speaking for everyone's experience, but I'm definitely not, because obviously Katie has the house account, and there's people on that house account that haven't had the best experience with Gleeson, but there's also people on the house account that haven't had great experience with Taylor Wimpey, with Persimmon Homes. Like it's all like, it's, I think, to be honest, you have to just have the luck of the draw, and that isn't right with what development you're on and who the site manager is and the builders and all that. I think you have just to be a bit lucky. Like I say, that shouldn't be the case, but we have definitely been really lucky in all of that part. And I also think as well that we were really lucky with the sales executive, or whatever they're called, the person, sales advisor, thank you Katie, that we got as well, because I think this site has had about 4, maybe 5, and like I say, we've not had to deal with any of the other ones. But yeah, I think her name was Diane, she was absolutely great. She was down at the home side view before this site was sort of up and running, and that was where we sort of dealt with her. And then, yeah, then when she moved up here, we were dealing with her all the time as well. Fun fact as well, me and Katie were actually the first people to visit this site as well, weren't we, Katie? I forgot to actually mention that. Bit awkward though, isn't it? Because Gleeson sort of took our photos outside the show homes and never actually posted them. So, yeah, we weren't dressed appropriately, to be fair. Because we weren't, we didn't really expect it, did we? We didn't get told. So we didn't dress accordingly. But yeah, that's a little fun fact. We were the first people to actually visit this site and visit the show homes. And it is something that I still really want to do. I remember saying a few months ago now, so people probably have forgot, but I do want to go around all the show homes that I can go around, especially for Gleeson, and sort of do like a review on them. Because all the ones we visited definitely had pros. Some had cons as well. Like, I wouldn't be sitting there, but I also wouldn't like sit there and just slag it off and be like, oh my god, could you even fit a bed in this bedroom? Because it's like, that's not like the point. That's not what I'm about. But I would be like honest about it and sort of say what I would like about it and what I wouldn't like about it. Obviously we've got the best home though, so. But I really want to view one of the 4 beds. Did we view one or not? A show home.
A 4?
Yeah. Because it was like quite far down the country, wasn't it? Like,
in Yorkshire.
Yeah. I would love to view one though, because I think originally that was the one that I really wanted. Like, I did really want a 4 bed.
That was before we knew the full prices though. Cause
yeah.
We originally got told that the highest price at the beginning of the, like, for the first releases,
yeah,
on the development, the highest one was 160,
yeah,
or something.
So,
and then when
that was out of Help to Buy
time,
range as well, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, that one wasn't.
The first time, that's what I'm saying, the first time it was in the range, so that's when we went, oh, maybe
yeah,
we'll just go for the 4. And then we went the next time to go down
and it was out.
And look again, and the prices had changed,
yeah,
and it went up to 180,
yeah,
or 190
something crazy. So,
and then we were like, whoa, and it was out of the
yeah,
buy, we went,
so we didn't go for it in the end.
Good job we didn't.
But some, like say on the house account that Katie follows, some of them that you see are just insane, like dual driveways, and just, oh, they just look incredible. And then the things that people have done with them as well, because some of them, like, it's not like us where they've only been in a few months. Some of them have been in like for a few years, and like they've opened it right up, and it's like, oh my god, that is unbelievable. And to be fair, I look at houses now that just have a finished garden and I'm like, wow, that looks insane. But we will be there. I know, we will be there one day. We will be there. But that is, yeah, I've never actually mentioned that me and Kate were the first people on this site to visit it, and I don't know how. I almost feel like that could have been a YouTube video in itself, but I can't remember if I had my camera then or not. Oh no, I didn't, did I?
You didn't get the camera until just before we visited our own plot.
And
our plot, when we went for the site visit for the homeowners, where open day or something they called it, our plot was on build stage 9.
Yeah, so it was a while.
We were just about to get the roof. I think we had trusses, but we didn't have anything else. Yeah,
so yeah, just a little cool fact. I am going to stop waffling now because it has been 7 minutes, but that is also going to make the end of the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you've made it this far, remember to just do us a favour and subscribe. You might as well, you've made it this far, and like the video, because again, if you've made it this far, you might as well give it a like if you haven't earlier on in the video. And apart from that, I will catch you tomorrow.